What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Drew Drives. Today we're going for a drive in this 2025 Lincoln Navigator L Black Label. This vehicle is powered by a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with 440 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. So first of all, you got the giant screen in here, which was introduced on the Lincoln Nautilus, and I have to say I'm pretty overwhelmed. It's just so much to take in. There's like 4 screens up there. You got a center screen down here that supposedly controls that. You have no steering wheel control as physical buttons. You have to go through this steering wheel to control everything, which right off the bat I'm not a fan of at all. Like, I am very frustrated with this. You have to press this to move your mirrors, this little mouse pad on the steering wheel, press that individual control, go there, so you can't make quick adjustments. To change the way the steering rack is, to change the mirrors, all that stuff, you have to go through this. So it would take forever. And I believe this car also has a blue cruise for like the self-driving or whatever. Your adaptive cruise stuff is here, and again, you have to use this touchpad and look over the steering wheel to look at that. You have wood trim in here. The seats are very comfortable, typical of Black Label Lincolns. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Google Maps built in. Like, honestly, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even know how to control that top screen. I can't figure it out that quickly. Like, it's just so much. Here's your reverse camera with the 360 view. You also have a wireless charging tray over there. Pretty big center console. A little bit of paper in there. Sorry about that. And you have a panoramic sunroof. Let's walk around this vehicle. Honestly, like, I can't really figure out that screen at all. Like, I don't even know how to control those. I literally can't figure that out, so that's bothering me. Arrange widgets. So I guess that's just supposed to be a display that'll show you the temperature and all that stuff. I don't even know that that's necessary to show all that. Like, why do you need all that? Like, you don't need that big of a screen. But anyways, I'm gonna keep ranting on that. Otherwise, you got the Rebel Ultima sound system. Let's look at the rear seats and then we'll walk around the vehicle. The rear seats are fantastic, of course. This is a Black Label L, after all. You also have controls on the sides. You also have screens back here, which is really cool. You can go to the internet. You also have a wireless charging tray. That's awesome. And you have a center console. You feel like a true captain back here in these captain's chairs. And here's your third row. Looks very spacious too. So you can fit a lot of passengers in luxury in this vehicle. This Black Label Lincoln Navigator is finished in black. You also have these nice wheels. Distinctive Lincoln grille. It's a good looking SUV, that's for sure. It's a big SUV. This would be a really nice car to get picked up in from the airport in luxury. This is definitely a car you'd want to be a passenger in rather than the driver, considering like its size and, you know, the amenities in the back seat. Plus, it's kind of hard to drive a giant SUV like this sometimes. But the SUV looks good. It's a good looking SUV. Here's the trunk. Pretty good space even with the third row up. I like that. So this is American luxury from Lincoln. Right off the bat, I mean, I'd rather have an Escalade ESV over this, mainly because of the screen. I'm not a fan of these controls. And I feel like most automotive reviewers who made the video on this car have agreed that these controls are, that this giant screen is very unnecessary, and the controls, there's no physical buttons. You have to use this stupid touchpad on the steering wheel to control everything. I'm just not a fan of that at all. But overall, I mean, again, other than that, I guess if you're someone who really likes to use these controls on the steering wheel, you can do that. Other than that, I mean, the car looks really nice. I do like this steering wheel, it's nice. And the seats are really, really comfortable. Again, very typical of a Black Label Lincoln. The car picks up speed pretty quickly. It does have a good amount of power, and that V6 actually sounds like a V8, funny enough. It has like a deep rumble to it. It really does sound like a V8. I like that. Yeah, great pickup. I'm impressed with that. And the steering feels really nice and weighted, despite the size of the vehicle. I'm impressed with that as well. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, this thing is fast. I did not expect it to have that kind of a pickup, so that's actually pretty cool. I do like how you have the Google Maps over there. It shows you where you are. I wish there was like some center dial or something I could use, but like you have to use the screen to control everything. But yeah, ride height's really, really good. The seats are so cushy, and obviously visibility is really good in a giant tank like this. I'm really impressed with how fast it is and the engine sound. It sounds great. I really, really like that. This would be an amazing car to go on a road trip in. I can already say that. Take your family in this thing. Again, the rear passengers would have a great time. You can take a nice nap back there, recline in your luxury captain's chairs, relax, have your phone charged in that wireless charging tray, watch a movie on those screens if you want. In a vehicle like this, it's the rear passenger experience is honestly like more fun than it is for the front passengers. Because yeah, while this car is quick, this is obviously not something that's going to be fun to drive. It's not a performance vehicle or anything. But yeah, I do really like the steering in this. The steering is really nice. Ride is pretty smooth too. Again, I would expect that in something like this. I do like that blind spot camera that shows up. That's some crazy power in this thing. I really like the thigh support, like over here. It's really nice. But we have now returned. So that concludes today's video on this 2025 Lincoln Navigator L Black Label. So my overall thoughts on this vehicle: comfortable ride, looks really good, great for, you know, carrying a lot of passengers and luxury, especially if you're spending $110,000 on something like this. But man, I honestly feel like that screen is very unnecessary. I'm not a fan of these newer trends where there's giant screens and you have no physical buttons. You have to use like touchpads like this. This is so unnecessary. Like, why? Why is that even, like, what's the point? We don't need, no one asked for this, right? Like, all manufacturers, like, nobody wants these touchpads. Just give us buttons, give us a big screen, that's fine, but make it easy to use and not like super overwhelming for anyone who gets in the cabin trying to figure out how to use everything. Like, it's such a distraction when you have to you know, go to the screen, point to change something. Like, it's not needed. Just give us buttons. But anyways, I'm gonna probably go on a tangent here, so let's wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching another video of Dhruv Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. And be sure to check out the link to Greb's Family Dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for a wide variety of luxury SUVs like this one.